ladies and gentlemen, we are here today with Mr. Techbro Mancer. You want to give any comments to what's going on? What's been going on with your house lately?
So, my house has been being vandalized and graffitied as of late by vigilantes and criminals of all kinds. You know, through my work, I only try to improve the human race, right? The whole point of the Brainlink is to give people a processing computer of the best technology in the world, of supercomputers. You know, improve their lives in possibilities and ways that they could never have imagined beforehand. That no one could have. So I think it's really disappointing now that people are rejecting this technology when clearly it has improved, you know, not just their lives as individuals, but really humanity as a whole. You know, think about before people would get so easily distracted at work. Productivity across all industries was down. After the integration of the Brainlink, you know, we see profits and productivity rising everywhere. So I think it's a real shame that these these criminals and frauds are rejecting this technology and choosing it to take it out on me as an individual.
Now, do you think that any of these quote-unquote criminals or fraud had any sort of weight to their arguments saying that Brainlink has caused deaths in animal testing and perhaps even human trials?
That's ridiculous. I mean, look at me. Look what it's done for me. And people want to say it's unhealthy? It's just bullshit. Let's be real. I mean, it's just... people don't want to see the benefits. They get jealous of the potential it can provide to the people that are willing to accept that technology, and they just want to see other people fail. That's all it is.
Win some, you lose some. Am I right, buddy? Mr. Bro Mancer, is that correct?
Yes, yeah, that's correct.
So what's your statement against the claims about the version 1, the Indiana, being slowed down?
Sure.
Since the new Ohio model has come out? What are your thoughts on that?
In our in-house testing, we haven't found any evidence that the 1.0, the Indiana model, has slowed down at all. You know, once again, these outlets that have been repeating this piece of information that we are purposely throttling people's minds through the 1.0, it's ridiculous. You know, you look at the people that own these outlets, and they're all owned by competitors to my business, right? You know, they just want to see me fail so they can take that spot in the market with their worst products. There's absolutely no evidence that the 1.0 is being throttled. I mean, have you seen it in your personal life at all?
I have not, and I can say I can attest to the media is not bought out by any billionaires who were entirely self-funded by our online audience here. So one question that the audience wants to hear is, so what's new on the horizon for you? What kind of new stuff do you have coming out in the next couple of years?
We have some really great products on the way right now coming through our production line. The first of which is Brainlink babies. Now, what Brainlink babies will allow parents to do is not care about their child as much, right? So parents can actually take one of these Brainlink baby implants, put it in their child, and it will control their child's actions throughout the entire day. You don't have to constantly be worrying about it. It won't be crying all the time. You can schedule when it will use the bathroom. So you, as the parent, can actually go and maintain your same productive life. Keep going to work. You don't have to take maternity leave anymore. You can leave your baby at home, and it will take care of itself. So I'm really excited for Brainlink babies. I think it's going to be, a revolution in terms of workplace parenting. The second item we have coming up is the Brainlink 3.0, the Michigan model. With this, we're going to see increased processing power, prostate stimulation, and bladder control. So when you're at work, you can maintain more and more productivity by scheduling your bathroom breaks the way you need them to be scheduled, right? You don't have to worry about taking breaks. You'll be receiving constant stimulation from your prostate, so it'll keep you more tuned in throughout the workday and keep you driving to receive more of that satisfaction.
Maximum productivity.
Yes, it's all about productivity. You know, we're looking to maximize profit and potential both for companies and in the lives of individuals.
Great for business. Great for business.
Yes, yes. No need to step off the factory floor. With Brainlink, you can be doing more.
Are you serious? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some breaking news here. We got some protesters outside. They're not quite enjoying this anymore.
Fucking serious?
Fortunately, yes. What?
Fuck!
What is?
Fuck!
What?
You serious?
Do you have
Every
a,
goddamn time!
do you have a message to those protesters outside?
Stop trying to see successful people fail, okay? Focus on your own lives and get the fuck on.
Well said, sir. Thank you very much for today's interview.